Yo, what is good, good people? What's up? Yes, we are back at it again. Another edition of your Don't Listen podcast, 24/7 boxing. And man, I tell you, it feels like it's been a while. And, I've been going through some things, good people. I'm going to say that. As you see, I had to cut all my hair off. I had an allergic reaction to some trying to look younger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your boy was trying to be out here looking young. And it said, nah, you got to be an OG. That's the only way to be, right? So I had to learn a lesson. I learned a valuable lesson. Brother had to go to the hospital a few times, and I'm home. I feel good. Still dealing with a little bit, but I am here. I would like to welcome you all back to the show. I like to welcome myself back to the show. Yes, but we are back, good people. And, I told y'all this a while ago. We did a episode on, Roy Jones. And I said, I'm going to call them legends, right? We're going to speak on some legends, right? And this guy here for me is, I ain't going to say unsung. He's not unsung, good people. If I sit here and say he's that, I will be lying. But I don't think he gets the respect he deserves. I don't think he gets the, I don't think he gets the due diligence of boxing creators to say, like, this guy was that. He was that for me. Especially he was that for me because when I say this guy, he went through some ups and downs in his career, and a lot of people didn't want to see him win because he was beating everybody's favorite fighter's favorite fighter. He did that. And like, I always appreciated his skill level. And a lot of people used the blueprint that was made for him. A lot of people used that blueprint that was made for him in their fighting styles because, trainers started getting different guys. All right, let's get to it. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about none other than the legend himself, Lennox Lewis. All right, good people. Let's do this because, his measurables was crazy. And I got to give him his proper respect. And I ain't going to do none other than that when it comes to this gentleman, because he was He beat the guy that beat the guy that beat the guy, right? He had great fights with the likes of, Andrew Galata, Klitschko brothers, both of them. Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, uh, Hasim Rahman. Now, I mean, I could keep just saying, like, the names is crazy. The people that he beat is crazy because a lot of people don't know that Lennox Lewis lost. Everybody he lost to, he wind up avenging that fight. Like somebody would beat him and nobody would think that it was supposed to happen. Like the fight against Hasim Rahman. Hasim Rahman was a big underdog in that fight. He was a big underdog in that fight. And Lennox Lewis was like, going into that fight, I don't know how hard he trained. He looked a little chubby. And he looked like he wasn't prepared for that fight. He thought he was just going to roll over him. And come to find out, things had hit the wall. You know, he hit the wall when it came to Hasim Rahman. Let's check that out.
Yeah. Summer soul. Shut that shit down. Summer soul. Shut that shit down. 100 degrees. 100 degrees. 100 degrees. 100 degrees. Summer soul. 100 degrees. 100 degrees. 100 degrees. Yeah. Haters mad, think they in love. Always on my dick, but when they see me, wanna give hugs. Always on my back, savage saying something about us. Niggas like sneak this, but when I see that nigga, he done.
All right, let's. Lennox Claudius Lewis, born September 2nd, is a boxing commentator and former professional boxer who competed from 1989 to 2003. He is 3-time world heavyweight champion, a 2-time lineal champion, and the last heavyweight to hold the Undisputed Championship, holding dual British and Canadian citizenship. Lewis represented Canada as an amateur in the 1984 and 88 Olympics. In the latter, he won a gold medal in the super heavyweight division after defeating Riddick Bowe in the final round. Now, if you don't know who Riddick Bowe is, Riddick Bowe was a champion himself, and he was like the guy nobody was in a rush to go see. Because my man, he lived behind the jab. He knew how to keep somebody at the end. And Lennox Lewis wanted to smoke with him. He said, bro, I want to smoke. And, Riddick Bowe was like, you don't want to really want to smoke. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Some goddamn belts got dumped in the trash. Riddick Bowe took his WC title and dropped it in the trash because he really did not want to smoke with Lennox Lewis. And that's the first time in boxing that I have ever seen somebody was like, nah, I don't want that fight. Let's check out some video.
Next got the recipe. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. When you ain't close, not in my sight, still on my mind. Damn, it's been cold since you went ghost out of my mind. Try to fake cold when my friends ask, now I'm alright. Try to fake cold back on my mind, no, I ain't fine. When you ain't close, not in my sight, still on my mind. Damn, it's been cold since you went ghost out of my mind. Try to fake cold when my friends ask, now I'm alright. Try to fake cold back in my mind, no, I ain't fine. Closure to the woman I used to be close to.
Yeah. But let's take the measurables. Okay, real name, Lennox Claudius Lewis. Nickname, the Lion. Fought in the heavyweight division. Height 6'5", big guys. He was like tall, like, for the new people that really don't know, he tall like, you know what I mean, like Tyson Fury and those guys. But this guy wasn't fat. He was in shape and looked like he should have been like a superhero or some bodybuilder type person. And yeah, Lennox Lewis did that. Reach 84. So he catching you from way out there. Stop playing. Okay. Nationality, British and Canadian, like they said earlier, dual citizenship. Born September 2nd, 1965. So he is an OG in West Ham, London, England. Stance, orthodox, which means he starts with the left. Okay, that's for the people that don't know. Total fights, 44. Wins, 41. Wins by knockout, 32. 2 losses and 1 draw. Okay, won the gold medal, 1988, Seoul. Gold medal, 1986 in Edinburgh, super heavyweight division, and won the silver in 1987 in Indianapolis in the Pan American Games, good people. Okay, so at the end of the day, there's nothing left to say. Let's watch this video. Now, a brother like me have no problem paying homage to the people that come before me. That's what I do. And people that watch the show, y'all that watch the show, y'all know that, for me, I do mostly bios. I don't criticize too much. There's some people I didn't came for lately, but that's not the gist of what I do. I like to give people their credit for what they accomplish. And I try to leave, for the most part, the negativity aspect alone, because I don't see the point. And I say that not for nobody. Y'all do whatever the hell you want with whatever the hell you do. But for me here, 90% of it for me is basically just showing love to all the fighters. Now I'm not here for all the trash talking. Now, if I do talk trash about somebody, it's because I see they should be doing better. There's no malice behind it. So that's what that is. Because I got a little bit of smoke for the stuff I said about Canelo. And at the end of the day, if you are a boxing fan, when you're speaking of guys like Lennox Lewis, who never shied away from nobody, If you ask for Lennox Lewis in a fight, guess what you got? You got Lennox Lewis, okay? And it was a couple times that he went in for a fight with a guy, and you know, he was the overwhelming favorite in the fight. And what had happened was uh Lennox Lewis get in the ring and he lost the fight. Hakeem Rahman knocked Lennox Lewis out. But it's not how you fall, it's how you get back up, right? So Lennox Lewis said, I want the smoke again. You beat me, I'm coming back for you. And that's what I think shows the heart, not only facing down your fears of somebody that beat you in the ring, is going back for more. Yes, sir, I want seconds. Give that to me. Can you do it again? Is that the way it's supposed to be? Let's see. Now, how do I come to the conclusion that Lennox Lewis is unsung, right? Like, how do you come? They probably look at you and be like, how do you come to that conclusion, man? How do you say Lennox Lewis is unsung? Because there are heavyweight champs before and after him that I would say that couldn't hold Lennox Lewis jockstrap. You feel me? Now, a lot of people's favorite guys, I would say like Mike Tyson, right? That's a lot of people's favorite guy, and like in my opinion, one of the best fighters to ever do it is Mike Tyson. That's just should go. It goes without saying. If you don't love Mike Tyson, you don't love yourself. Because for a long time, Mike Tyson, um, he pretty much was the show for boxing for many years. And, it was probably some guys out there that people didn't want to see. Ain't nobody want to see Mike Tyson. Lennox Lewis was looking for that smoke. He was one of those people that I was like, damn, he actually saying he want that fight. Like a lot of people wasn't looking for Mike, but Lennox Lewis looked for Mike. And that made me respect him even more. Like he fought one of his countrymen, Frank Bruno. And I don't know if, for the younger people that don't know, Frank Bruno, this guy literally looked like Black Superman. Snake. He was built like a tank. And not only was he built like a tank, the guy could actually box. And Lennox Lewis took him to the deep waters, good people. He took him to the deep waters and he wasn't going to quit. The referee had to stop that because, Lennox was just hitting him with all kinds of stuff. And Frank Bruno, to me, is another guy that was like underrated. He's a British fighter, but, very menacing individual. If you was going to get in the ring with him, like, ain't too many people signed up for that. Like Tyson signed up for that. And Lennox Lewis signed up for that because that was like one of the biggest fights that could be made at the time. And, now another one of boxing's greatest guys, Evander Holyfield, right? Who's running to go see Evander now? I would say a lot of people was running to go see Evander, right? Because Evander was small. He came up from cruiserweight. He came up from cruiserweight, and he was a very small guy. Very small guy. We're going to get to him one day too, good people. But Evander, compared to these behemoths like Lennox Lewis, like Klitschko, Galata, it's very random you ever seen Evander go in a fight with a guy and they was around the same size. The only person I could say would probably be Mike Tyson. Everybody else was bigger than Evander. And the fight that you got from Evander and Lennox, that was epic. And I don't know if there's a guy in the ring or that ever got in the ring that I have ever seen that got more heart than Evander Holyfield. So shout out to the OG Evander Holyfield. You know what I mean? But Lennox Lewis to me is unsung because for a long period of time, could nobody see him in the ring? He beat everybody. Everybody they put in front of him, he beat them. And whoever beat him, he came back in the return bout and looking for that smoke. Give it to me. I am the king of the ring. You understand? And Lennox Lewis always got his get back. And that's something that really don't happen today. And this is the reason why I criticize Canelo Alvarez. Because if you are a great, whoever beat you, you go back and get that smoke. That's why that fight between him and Bivol should happen again, if that's the weight division you want to campaign in. Because that's what the OGs did. This is for all the young boxing fans. The OGs, somebody got them in the ring, they going back for more. I want that smoke again. You understand? And, this is why I picked Lennox Lewis for the second Legends boxers, because anybody that beat Lennox Lewis in the ring, Lennox Lewis came back. It only happened twice, good people. Lennox Lewis came back and got his win back. And that's why I respect him as much as I do. To put him, to make, to want to do another, Legends. This was the guy that came to mind to me first. I wanted to put him on first. Let me fix my camera, good people. You look crazy right now. There we go. Yeah. Excuse me. Jesus. Yeah, good people. So what made me pick him was because it's like it's been a while that I've really seen anybody do uh, any commentary on Lennox Lewis, and now he's like in the commentating game, and he does a great job commentating on fights. He give you the real when he says it, unlike some other people that I'd rather not say. He says what he sees, and that's why I respect him even more as a commentator, because there's guys out here that's boxers, former boxers that commentate on the fight, and I don't be knowing what they be saying sometime. But Lennox Lewis give it to you straight, and I appreciate that about him. He says what he sees, and that's why I respect him even more as a commentator, because there's guys out here that's boxers, former boxers that commentate on the fight, and I don't be knowing what they be saying sometime. But Lennox Lewis give it to you straight, and I appreciate that about him. Well, what more can I say, y'all? Um, y'all know about the gold medals, two-time gold medal Olympic champion, silver medal at the Olympics. Uh, there's not a great that came out in those 90 years, in the 90s and early 2000s, that Lennox Lewis did not see. Uh, there's not somebody he ran away from. He's not somebody that said, "Oh, he ain't signed a contract." There's nothing like that you can say about Lennox Lewis. Boxing was it was different then. The greats fought the greats. The greats fought the greats, and that's what made that era of boxing like un unmatched to me. The only era of boxing that could add up to the 90s, 80s is when Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier and George Foreman, and the list goes on and on. When guys like that with names fought guys with names, you know, when a guy come out to your fight and watch you fight, and then you got in the ring and said, you know what? I want to fight you next. And let's say you was on HBL and you came in the ring on Lennox Lewis and said, I want you next. Guess what? That fight happened next. Lennox Lewis held all the belts, undisputed champion, good people. And the reason why it took him so long to get all the belts is because people didn't want to smoke with him. It wasn't the other way around. They knew he was going to be great in the ring. They knew he was going to do the damn thing. And yeah, Lennox Lewis, to me, should be held up higher. Absolutely. Salute to the OG. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the OG, Lennox Lewis, for having impact on me when it comes to the sport of boxing. Because I don't know if you guys know, I said it in an earlier pod. Um, I've been watching boxing for 40 years and enjoying the sport for that long. And I had people around me that used to get those early pay-per-view fights with Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, and all those great fighters and Holyfield. And, you know, I was very lucky to have been around people that enjoyed boxing, which made me love the sport. And Lennox Lewis was amongst those guys, one of the guys that somebody we particularly respected him, because when he got in the ring, it wasn't no pussyfooting around. He got to the business, and he is definitely 24/7, a 24/7 boxing legend. And I'm sure in a lot of you people's opinion is a legend as well. So we salute the big OG gangster, Lennox Lewis, on all levels. Great commentator and one of boxing's greatest fighters of all time, in my opinion. Yeah, hopefully this week, good people, we will start picking up the schedule again. I said it in the last 24/7 boxing that, excuse me, I got very sick, fighting an infection. Lost all my hair, good people. Yeah, it's gonna grow back though. But lost all my hair, lost a lot on my face as well. Yeah, your boy been out here fighting some things, but we gonna kick back up. Oh yes, this will be the first of the week. And I thought it was also fitting that I picked Lennox Lewis because of that fact too. You might get knocked down, good people. You might get knocked down, but it's not how you fall, it's how you get back up, right? Who cares how it happened, as long as you get back up? And I am here to tell you, your boy has gotten back up, and I'm going to bring it to you this week. I don't know. Might give y'all 4 episodes this week. That's how I'm feeling. Got a little different setup now. Yeah. A brother is sitting up. Stop playing. Yeah. Right. So we're going to start bringing it to y'all this week. I might give y'all a pod tomorrow on some NBA. That's how I'm feeling. See what's up with NBA with Ray. I don't know. We got to see what's up with that. But if he don't give it to y'all, I'm going to give it to y'all. So that's how we're going to do that. And yeah, I would like to thank all of you for watching the videos. That Clarissa Shields video for me was big time video for the channel, as far as views. And like I said, I need y'all to help me build this thing up. So if you're coming by and you're watching the videos, shoot a brother up in the algorithm. All it takes for you to do is hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And yes, come back for more 24/7 boxing. I would like to wish all of you peace on your journey. Peace, 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 peace. This world is crazy enough, right? But I am here to give y'all a little escape from all the bull crap. You know what I mean? Give y'all a little insight on boxing, tell you what I know, what I feel. Unscripted, unrehearsed. So you're getting pure critiques, you get pure stuff coming right off the dome. And we're going to keep it like that. We're going to keep it like that. And that's how we roll over here at 24/7 Boxing. So please like, subscribe, share, boost us up in the algorithm so we can be where we need to be. So thank you all for watching. Peace to all of you on your journey. And be safe out there on those evil streets.